Okay, ready? Hey everyone, my name is Jeff Greenberg, and I'm here with my good friend Dan Nathanson.
Hey now.
And this is our very first podcast, and we are doing and talking everything and anything about the Motorcycle Expo and motorcycles and anything to do with motorcycles.
Love that. I love
And in
motorcycles.
case I didn't say, it's about motorcycles.
Okay, I happen to like motorcycles.
I like motorcycles too. So a little backstory. Just over a year ago, I decide maybe we should do something for the motorcycle industry.
That could be fun.
You know. So I decide, you know what? I'm going to approach my common sense friend Dan. Mistake one.
Not that much common sense.
Right. But about doing something. I realized there's just a shortage of motorcycle, not events, but there's a shortage of a proper expo here. I mean, there's boat shows, and the boat shows here are massive. Mm-hmm. And then there's car shows, which in Miami is also massive. And then there's EICMA and AIM Expo and all sorts of stuff. But there's nothing here where we're from in Palm Beach for an expo. And it was time. So I called Dan. What do you think? And what did he say?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Could be fun.
Right?
Right. So here we are again, just under a year later. We had our first expo at the Palm Beach County Convention Center.
Yeah, back in November.
It was a great show.
It was awesome. A lot of fun, a lot of people, a lot of just cool stuff.
We, in our inaugural year, sold $50,000 square feet of space.
Convention space.
A convention space.
Awesome.
Not bad. We had just under 3,000 attendees.
Amazing.
So not bad. We made some major contacts, major friends, Law Tigers. Mm-hmm. We made some great friends with our dealer partners.
Heck yeah.
Broward, Palm Beach Harley, 561 Power Sports, Tony.
Yeah.
Huge advocate for us, Tony. And so we did that. We got Paul Jr. from Orange County Choppers down. Yeah. Now, that's an old name. Not everybody knows Paul Jr. anymore, but I did. I grew up with it.
Same.
Right?
Watched all the shows.
Right? Oh, so did I.
Mm-hmm.
So did I. And, it went pretty well. And a lot of people were really happy.
Heck yeah. Yeah, it was a blast.
It was a blast. So now we're on to 2026 and 2027.
Now what's coming up?
Well, we got November, Tampa Bay. So Tampa hasn't had anything like this in a really long time. Yep. And then we're going to have Palm Beach back in February of 2027. And then back to, up to Jacksonville in April of 2027.
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool. A lot of good stuff on the horizon.
Yeah. So we've built a great brand, and we've made some great friends and some great names have been along the journey with us. And now it's just a matter of making it bigger, better, stronger, faster.
That's what it's all about, right?
The $6 million event.
Yeah. Keep growing. Constant improvement.
Yeah. What was your favorite part?
Probably my favorite part, again, was personal.
Yeah.
When I went, well, it was a combination. It was two things. When you and I first went into the convention center space and it was empty.
Yeah.
And seeing 50,000 square feet of space empty. That was cool and intimidating and exciting. And then the next day, after everyone had already loaded in and we already had attendees there, in the room upstairs where we had our stuff staged, there's a window overlooking the convention center floor, and just standing there and looking out at the people, the motorcycles, the clothing, the jewelry, the products, the wheelie machine. I mean, everything, just to see that, wow, we did it. It was so cool.
Yeah.
It was so cool. Yeah.
I don't know that I can pinpoint a particular part that was my favorite, but that was very cool. Absolutely. When we were standing there and seeing everything sort of take place and come together. I think seeing some of the stuff that we had there was really cool, like the wheelie machine.
Yeah, listen, to see a couple of the Palm Beach County sheriff's officers, the motor officers, using the wheelie machine.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That was cool
and to
too.
see them do their exercises outside. I mean, the whole thing. It was just a great experience.
I really like the fact that I got Paul Jr. Now, again, I'm old school. It was a long time ago, but I always liked motorcycles when I was younger. But when I started watching Orange County Choppers is really when I loved it, because I mean, you could see them building these bikes. Now, you can argue whether these bikes are comfortable or this, or it doesn't matter. The fact that they were building it, watching them build the Black Widow bike was super cool.
Yeah, all of them. I mean, listen, they're design masterpieces. They're engineering masterpieces.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah.
And functional.
Yeah.
The work that goes into watching over the years, watching Paul and Vinny and Rick, bend metal and shape and form. I gained an appreciation for what it takes on a small scale to build a motorcycle, especially the custom bikes like they make.
Yeah. So that was really cool. But then, again, even in the planning stages, to be able to talk to him, this is a guy I grew up watching, and here he is on a Zoom call with me. I'm like, oh, I was totally a little school,
like a little girl,
totally a little schoolgirl, totally. And then, of course, continuing on conversations with him, and I still talk to him now, and so it's just really cool. Like, and I said to him during our last call, I don't mean to be a total fanboy, but I am.
But I am. Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, it was really incredible, and I really we had a great team.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
And Julie, who's behind the camera, and Renee
were, oh my gosh, you guys are so awesome. I told amazing. Jeff many times. I think I told you guys too.
Yeah. Don't tell him too often.
Yeah. How impressed I was and am with what you guys are able to accomplish and what you guys did. I mean, you guys are just a great team.
And inside of 6 months, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Everybody on the team was fantastic.
Yeah. And then, having Kristen there, like, it's funny, a lot of people would make, listen, she's an Instagram model. That's what she does. So, some people can be skeptical. This woman, I'm telling you, is truly incredible. Not only does she race her cars, she's a biker. She loves motorcycles. She's a total tomboy, and she's really smart.
Yeah, there's substance there.
Yeah, and when she started really posting and really doing, she did the stuff that most influencers say they're going to do and don't.
Right.
And, having her by our side, pumping the show, doing stuff,
so cool.
It was so cool. And the fact that she's nice to look at didn't hurt. But
again, I was impressed by the substance.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The pretty face, the pretty shot, great.
Yeah.
There's a trillion beautiful people, especially now with social media. I'm so unimpressed by beauty now, because beauty is a dime a dozen.
Right.
The substance that she shared and the thoughts.
Yeah.
I was very impressed by her.
She helped out a lot of people. She worked at Law Tiger's booth for a bit. She did her own videos and stuff. She interviewed a lot of people. Yeah. She's doing work with Z Pro trailers. Yeah, so cool. She's really helped people out. Like, she's just incredible.
Yeah,
anyway,
I love that relationships were built out of the Expo.
Yes, absolutely. Exactly. And it's really been amazing. We have a good board, Stephanie, who also so
impressive.
Such a talented rider. Like, she's incredible. And, just to watch her videos and stuff like that. But she's also really super cool.
Yeah. And again, the substance where she was helping and guiding and introducing.
Yeah.
Really so impressed by Stephanie too.
So to me, I got really lucky in a lot of different ways. And of course, I have a great co-host. And no, seriously, look, I did a lot by myself, and that's fine. But when you did step in, because you just killed it.
Yeah, thank you.
And
teamwork makes the dream work.
Right.
That's how things work.
100%.
No one succeeds alone.
Yep. So yeah. So anyway, so that we're heading into newer shows. Yeah. And it's exciting. It's exciting to watch the brand grow.
Yeah.
I love our logo. I love what we're doing.
Awesome.
And now we continue to grow it. Yeah. So what do you want to see this coming year, though? Like, is there anything that we did last time that you'd like to do a little different, you think? And
well, I'm excited that we're going to have, I don't know if we've named it officially yet, but we're going to have a kids corner. We're going to have activities for children, so that moms and dads can bring their kids, have their kids do something fun. And while mom wants to go and check out the motorcycle that she wants or the gear that she wants, the kids can be there being supervised and
Yeah.
taken care of, and dad can do the same. You know, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that because motorcycling can be a family experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so that's great. We got the kids corner definitely, and then we're gonna have a little more entertainment. I think this time around. Like, I mean, we had the wheeling machine, but now we couldn't get Moto Trainer in last year. Trying to work on them, trying to get some like the guys that do the motorcycles and the steel wheel and the ball. Gonna get them. I've got another stunt crowd that actually Kristen put me in touch with, and they do stunts. They want to jump the Law Tigers inflatable.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's not. I'm not doing that. John, no. I'll stay right.
Not for me. I'm good.
I'll stay.
I did the wheeling machine.
Yeah, I didn't even do the wheeling machine. I don't even like them. Yeah. So, but yeah, so kids corner and some more events and what have you. Definitely. I've already left messages with the Tampa Bay Police Department, so getting them to do their rodeo ride. Stephanie will perform this year.
Yeah, cool.
So
I know she's excited to do
that. Yeah. So we got that, and then. I think the other thing is the addition of food trucks. Gives a little bit more.
Listen, options are a plus.
Yeah. And we'll have some outdoor space for all the upcoming shows, right? So, like, we're in talks with a few different manufacturers, as you know, to have them come bring their trailers out and have some space outside as well.
Yeah.
So I think we're really heading in the right direction. I also, I talked about doing 5 shows this coming year. Dan thought I was out of my mind, so he's not often wrong. Certainly about me being out of my mind. But
that's an easy one to figure out,
right? So, but 3 shows. So now we have 3 shows, and I think that's the right way to go. And potentially a 4th in Baltimore, end of April,
cool.
2027. So yeah, that'll be good. So it's continuing to grow, and as it grows, people are taking notice.
Yeah. We get compliments on it all the time. We get comments, compliments. I mean, I've bumped into people wearing their Motorcycle Expo shirts out and about, and asked them, "Hey, where did you get that? How did you get that? What did you think of the show?" Because they've gone to the show, and they enjoyed it. They thought it was a great experience. There was cool stuff. They're excited for what's coming next because again, our first one was great. It was our first one.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
Now that we have some experience behind us, a little experience under our belts, we are doing things like the kids' corner. We're having the outdoor space. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff in the works for upcoming expos.
Yeah. So I'm really excited for where things are going. Now we have more merch coming. We've got different designs. Everything's on the website now. Michael Piccoli from On Target, they did our website. He did an amazing job.
Yeah.
And so Renee, my guy Renee, works does our graphics. He's been working with their team regularly. Cool. He's been making updates. So now on the website, motorcycleexpo.us, you can now go and see the different shows. You can register as an attendee, although ticket sales aren't available yet.
Not yet.
But booth sales are available, so you can go there and register. But yeah, we're continuously updating that site, and we've got all the merch here that we had at the show, plus and then some. NBT Clothing has been a great partner, and we've got stuff here in our showroom, and
it's great. I have an NBT jacket I wore. I think you wore
Wasn't
yours
it
too.
great?
When we rode from Boca Raton down to Marathon Key.
Was it Marathon or was it Isla Morada?
It wasn't Isla Morada. We went further south.
Oh.
Yeah, we went down to Marathon.
And good for us.
And the jacket was comfortable. Yeah. It was breathable. I was warm. I was comfortable. It was cool. And it's the abrasion resistant. It has the armor. Yeah. Right. The goal is never to go down.
Right. But if you do,
the expression is dress for the slide, not for the ride.
Yeah.
Right. Because you got to be safe. You never know what's going to happen.
I love their products. I mean, I had some other stuff, and listen, I wear a jacket for cooler weather, but I can. Here's the thing: the armor on the NBT removable, so I could take that out, still wear my NBT, and wear the jacket over top if it's cool, which right now we're getting. Yeah. But when it's warm or hot, those hoodies they breathe. Yeah. I really like the way they breathe and. They feel really light and comfortable. Mm-hmm. I did not feel uncomfortable on a 3-hour. On the ride back, we didn't stop.
No.
3 hours straight.
Yeah.
It felt comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, which was amazing. And I was wearing a black one.
Yeah.
And it was the temperature was not, nice. It was mild. It was what, 70s, I think.
High 70s.
Yeah,
It was
high
warm.
70s.
It was
And-
warm.
And I wasn't cold. I wasn't
And you weren't too hot.
I was comfortable. It was perfect.
Yeah. So they make great stuff, and I was wearing their cargo pants, which are phenomenal.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah, I got to get me a pair.
Yeah.
I know where I can get some.
Yeah, I
Right
know.
in
You
the
can
shop.
get right over there. Right over there. And then we've got our moto horns, our air motos, our what else do we have in here? Our reactive
kits
outdoor
too.
we have our tents. So so we've really built on the brand, and we're going to continue to build on the brand and what have you. So it's going to be a good upcoming show. Paul Jr. will be back.
Love that.
Kristen's coming back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
So
I love, by the way, how Paul, when we talked there at the show and then when we did our debrief afterwards, he had such great insights on how to grow the show and how to make it better for the future. And he shared that he's excited and he's looking forward to helping promote and get it even bigger and better for future. So that was kind of cool, especially because Paul has been to every motorcycle show. He's been to everything around the world, really, motorcycle related for the most part.
Yeah.
And he was impressed with our show.
Yeah.
And is excited to stay involved and help it grow. So that I thought that was really just a cool thing and exciting that there's future for it.
Yeah. I'm just thinking as you're talking, and I'm thinking, the other thing that we didn't mention that I talked about the other day was that guy, that older gentleman who brought that die cast. I think it was the Miller bike with the trailer, the welding bike. He's had that for 20 years. And he finally got it autographed.
Yeah, he was so excited to have Paul sign
But
it.
watching him rebox it, like it was mint and box. And watching him carefully and delicately,
that was cool.
and then him telling us the story, because it was me, you, and James standing there by that table. He was standing off to the side. And watching him put it back together, you could just see the smile on his face.
It was like a little kid.
Yeah. And the fact that we were able to make that guy happy,
that was cool.
That was probably one of my favorite parts of the whole show.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Is that part.
So I'll tell you one of the other parts that I loved was where we took a negative situation and turned it around.
There were a few. So which one?
Where during setup,
Right.
one of the exhibitors had axes and knives
Oh yeah.
out and open. And the convention center's policy, the Palm Beach County Convention Center's policy, is that they don't allow axes, knives, that kind of thing outside of cases. They must be secured, is what they said.
Right.
And he was upset, clearly, right? We didn't know that.
Yeah.
We just found out just then. And James Rodriguez, who runs the teen program at the YMCA in Boca Raton, James said, hold on, I've got this. And he went over to
Obson,
Tattoos.
which we'll talk about in a minute.
Yes. And he went over to them, had a conversation with them because we didn't, the convention center didn't have enough pipe and drape for Obson Tattoos. So James says, I've got this. And he said he had pipe and drape that he had access to 45 minutes away. He said, I'll get you the pipe and drape. Can we use one of your cases to let this guy display some of his knives and axes?
Yeah.
And they said yes, because they were upset a little bit that they didn't have the pipe and drape, brought it over, made this guy happy now. James left and came back with the pipe and drape, and now Obson was happy. And it was just, I loved how that negative situation got flipped around. Listen, teamwork, right? Teamwork makes the dream work. It felt community to me.
Again, James, also my co-host, friend.
He was the MC, the DJ.
The MC DJ. And I laugh about it. And I know you guys laugh about it too, so it's okay. But I really wanted to be the MC. I really did. I love that. I do love it.
Yeah.
I do love it. I mean, I don't have the voice for it per se, and I certainly have the face for radio, but I really want to MC it. And then at last minute, I said, you know what, James, you do it. And he was already ready.
Yeah.
He knew.
I think James told you.
Yeah.
James and I were talking. We're like, there's no way Jeff's doing this.
But it was just really funny. Anyways, but this guy stepped in and did such an amazing job.
Awesome.
And I received multiple comments
heck yeah.
about James and him. That though was amazing because he took a double negative almost and turned it into a quadruple positive.
It was a win.
everybody won.
Yeah.
And
Both you and James ended up getting tattoos from Obson.
Yeah.
You know, it was
So
very cool.
that was one of the things I liked about the show as well. And I liked that I had that idea because tattoos and motorcycles go together. I'll name something else that goes together with tattoos, with bikes later. But, you know, Dave and his son Skylar from Obson were like, I reached them after the fact. I met them at the tattoo show last year, and I met a few others. And there was another guy who I'm not going to name names. Let's just say I'm glad he wasn't involved. But Dave stepped in. Dave and Skylar called, I think they called me. And I said, funny you should call because I need help.
Right.
And, you know, Skylar and Dave just took over. And they did everything when
They
it
did a
came
great
to
job, right? They took care of all the permits. They
Yeah.
took care of everything that they needed
And
to
not
do.
only that, but their guys are super talented. You know, like you said,
Yeah.
I got a tattoo. I didn't get it at the event, but I got a tattoo. Mom, I hope you're not watching.
Right? If she doesn't know. She can't tell you got tattoos.
Right, yeah. So, well, she doesn't know I have any more tattoos. You know, there's a limit for a Jewish mother.
Yeah.
So, anyways, they jumped in. They did a great job. Their artists are super talented. Everybody who got a tattoo there loved it. James got a tattoo. You know, like it just, they were amazing.
So
and
cool.
they are Obson Tattoos is my partner, certainly for Palm Beach.
Yeah.
You know, anytime they want to do anything, I totally appreciate those guys. I love them.
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah, so that was good, and again, a lot of great feedback on having tattoos
For
there.
sure.
Yeah, so and it was great. You know, we had a lot of great vendors. I like the fact that we did some military stuff, some veteran
Heck yeah.
stuff. Great Team was there.
Love that.
If you don't know who Great Team is, I think it's greatteam.org. Check them out. They help vets going through PTSD, suicide prevention, and then we had some other veteran organizations that came along there too.
Yeah, right. Distinguished Gentleman's Ride.
Yep, I was getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Distinguished Gentleman's Ride was there, and that's amazing. And us being the hosts for Boca, Dan actually is the lead host, and as a matter of fact, DGR has committed for all 3 shows.
Love that.
I
Good.
spoke to Ramsey
Because
yesterday.
again, they're, for people that don't know, the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride is a motorcycle ride that raises money and awareness to fight mental health issues, suicide. I mean, they don't fight mental health, right?
Right.
But to help
Colon
treat
cancer.
yeah, prostate cancer,
Prostate.
right, prostate cancer,
Same kind of area, right?
yeah,
Okay.
no, it's all the same.
Yeah. It's all connected.
Men's mental health and suicide prevention. You know, so it was cool to have them involved.
Yeah.
Right, because again, motorcycles, people, it's
Yeah.
you know, it goes well together.
And we had some great volunteers help us with that booth as well, who are already part of the ride.
Yeah.
So this year's ride, May 17th, 2026, distinguishedgentleman'sride.com.
Yeah.
We're starting to prepare.
Yeah, we already have the route pretty much figured out. It's going to be really great this year.
Yeah, it's going to be good. And then we're ending at DeMonkey, who great partner, good friend now, Will and his wife Britt.
Brittany,
They rent Harleys, only Harleys. They got 2 locations now. So yeah, they've been amazing friends, and so we had a lot of great people.
Yeah.
And that's really what made it. You know,
That's
so
what it's
good.
always about is the people, right?
Yeah. So yeah, 3 shows coming up, and you know, we're back on the hunt for other vendors, Tampa
Yes,
Bay
more.
vendors, and stuff like that.
Jacksonville, and the right again. The goal
Yep.
is to connect with more people that are in motorcycle related. And again, it doesn't have to be strictly motorcycle related. Like we talked about,
Lifestyle.
lifestyle.
Yeah.
We did a ride from Boca to Marathon and back in one day. My back was hurting at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right? A chiropractor is a great person to have in your life. Chiropractors would be great exhibitors at the motorcycle.
Yeah. Well, we had
Expo.
Dr. Matt Simons,
Yeah.
Palm Beach Health
Yes,
Center. They were
exactly.
there.
Right. It was great, you know, to have, you know, other lifestyle stuff. We talked about financial advisors, right? Because people that can afford a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $80,000 motorcycle probably have a little bit of money.
Yeah.
And maybe they don't have a great person in their corner advising and guiding them
Yep.
on how to effectively accumulate and then distribute. So
Yep.
financial advisors are great potential
Yep.
exhibitors at the expo. There's, again, just anything where people that people need, right? Because yes, it's motorcycle related, but it's people.
Yeah. we also had Compass Credit Union there, which they do a lot of motorcycle financing. And then we also had South State Bank as a sponsor.
Yeah.
So yeah, when it came to lifestyle, there was some great stuff. And then we also had we talked about the kid center, but Mimi and Moto.
Yeah. I wear that T-shirt. I get comments. The T-shirt I bought says, "I'm the cool uncle who rides motorcycles."
Yeah.
Right. And
It's
people
so
ask some
funny
questions.
because
It's a
I didn't
conversation
know
starter.
about that T-shirt, and now I want one, so I have to call Mark and get one. But
Yeah, visit their website. I think it's mimiandmoto.com.
yeah, but their books are fantastic, and I actually had people talk to me. Oh, I think I don't remember who it was offhand, but they're like, "Yeah, we bought a few books and we love it." And it's all about, getting kids interested in the motorcycle world. So
Listen, but think about who else we had, right? So we had Abate was there,
Right.
Again, just some great.
Hard Rock, we had Hard Rock there.
Hard Rock was a great partner there. Traumoto,
Traumoto,
right? An amazing product.
Yeah.
Right. A trauma kit.
Yeah.
That you can have. It's a small trauma kit that carries pretty much anything and everything you'd need for an accident.
we carry those too here.
You carry, yeah, that's a good thing, right? There were a lot of cool people and products. Yeah, it's just such a great event.
Yeah, and then having Torque. So Torque, Mike, he's a friend of Paul.
His motorcycles.
Oh my
Stunning.
God, they were just like the chrome and the chrome work.
Yeah,
All
by hand, the stuff.
And then I love Manic Cycle, and I'll say it loud and proud. And they've done work on my bike, and they put on LEDs for stuff on bikes, and then we had the LED guy, which was good. But Manic did a really good job with their booth, and they had some gorgeous bikes there.
Oh, yeah.
Like their work is just spectacular. Then there was also Hex Moto.
Loved his stuff.
The vintage bikes.
Yeah, loved
they were amazing.
I wanted all of them.
Oh my God, that blue BMW.
I would say the baby blue BMW was stunning.
Oh, so good. Jesse is so talented with what he does. And then we had Gio from Cicada. He carries Cicada. He does all the audio and stuff like that. It was really good. And then we talked earlier about the Z Pro trailers. Those are amazing. We had some great vendors.
Yeah,
great
I'm
product.
trying to blank on the painter. Why am I drawing a blank?
Oh, Mo.
Mo. Oh
Well,
my God.
it's funny you should talk
What
about
a
that.
talented guy.
Yeah, wait. So I brought this with me today.
Oh, your helmet. So cool.
So I bought this helmet from Daytona Helmets, who
Who
was
was-
again
who was
one of
there?
our vendors. This is the C6 carbon fiber. It's a modular helmet.
Yeah.
And then Mo,
Yeah.
so when I bought it, I took it took it right to Mo.
Yeah.
Hey Mo, paint this. I want a Darth Vader design. So he put together this really cool design. I almost dropped my helmet.
don't do that.
Put this really cool design together.
Yeah.
And then I had James help me with my cardo because I'm not good at that stuff. And then, so I wore this on our trip.
Yeah, on our ride.
So 3 hours in a brand new helmet.
Yeah.
Now, couple hot spots throughout the ride, but literally it was just a matter of adjusting it, and it went away.
Yeah.
And then again, 3 hours back. So I wore this thing pretty much 6 hours, and it was super comfortable.
it's light too.
It's light. It's really light, and there was no buffeting from the wind. It really is a solid helmet. I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this
Yeah, he
helmet.
did a great job painting it
Yeah, Mo did a really good
by
job.
hand. Amazing.
Yeah. So, but I really like this helmet. Like again, so part and parcel, like just with all the vendors that we had, we picked great vendors. We had really good vendors, and I bought a ton of stuff at my own show.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Just because A, I want to support our vendors, and B, there's some cool stuff.
There was some really cool stuff.
The only thing I didn't get a chance to buy was one of those knives, which I'll get a chance.
Yeah.
I'm not worried.
Yeah.
So, but so anyways, this is a great helmet.
Yeah.
So, and Mo is super talented.
Yeah.
So
Without question.
What else? That's pretty much it, I guess, for our first podcast. Talking. I think what we'll do is we're going to invite some of our friends
Heck yeah.
on. I already spoke to a few people. Nick from MBT.
Yeah.
He wants. We're gonna get him on. Jason from Law Tigers, who right now has the flu.
Feel better, Jason.
Yep. And then a bunch of others.
Yeah, right. Again, we had some. Again, we just talked about. We had some great people.
Yeah.
That were exhibitors at the show, and yes, some really cool products. Really, it's the people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Getting to know Will and Brittany from DeMonkey.
Yeah.
Was so cool, and their kiddos are so cute. You know, just and
I like
Brittany,
her more than I like him.
Oh, who doesn't?
Right.
Right. Sorry, Will. You know, and Britt's dad too. Right. What a
Yeah.
nice guy, former motor officer. I mean, they're just some great people all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
a lot of fun.
So the goal, continue, bring on our people, bring on our vendors, bring on partners and what have you. Anybody who's interested, continue to grow our lovely brand here.
Yeah.
You know, again, a few shout outs, Julie for all she does for us, Renee, all he does.
Amazing.
This showroom wouldn't be half of what it is without them.
Heck yeah.
They put up this paneling, which is a little crooked, not gonna lie, but it looks really good. I'm winking at Julie, who's behind the camera, who's now giving me a dirty look.
As she should.
Right? But no.
There goes praise in public.
Right,
And,
yeah.
reprimand in private, right?
Right. So, no, all kidding aside. And then Doelle, my wife, who helped out with registration, and Susan from Hog, you know, like great people, but, you know, continue to grow it, grow what we have here.
Yeah, and the goal is anyone who has a service or a product that people need, and if it's right, and if it's motorcycle related, great. If it's not, and you're not sure if it's motorcycle related or it would fit, call us, reach out to us, head on the website, because motorcycle people are great people.
Yeah, they are. It is a great community.
It is one of the things I love about the motorcycle community is that every country of origin, every color, eye color, language. I mean, everybody, men, women, right? The fastest growing group of motorcycle riders is women. Right?
Women.
I love that.
And Jacksonville's got the highest new rider registrations in the country right now.
Yeah. So people that, if you have a product, if you have a service that you'd like more exposure to, really nice people that have money to spend, connect with us, because Motorcycle Expo is going to provide that opportunity to connect with this really cool crowd. And it's not just the days at the event. It's afterwards too, right? Because relationships are built.
Yeah. And how much fun did we have also at all those other bike nights?
So much fun.
And going to that station up on Beeline and meeting people there, you know, so building up to it. So
listen, why not? Zach had a great bike night that we met a whole bunch of people at. I mean, all these different places. Again, just great people. It's a great community.
So as we build out our podcast, as we build out our website, motorcycleexpo.us.
The showroom, right? You can come
in the showroom
directly to the showroom here in Boynton Beach and try on merch, try on pants, jackets, shirts. I mean, you know, you can pick up your motorhorn. There's a lot of stuff you can do here. You know, we're growing. It's very, you can get some popcorn.
You can get some popcorn. Also at the same time though, so Instagram is motorcycle underscore expo, and then Facebook, just Motorcycle Expo. And we're working on our YouTube and what have you. So, you know, keep checking us out, keep coming back, keep visiting. Always going to be new stuff there.
And there will be more influencers there, right? We had a bunch of influencers that came because they were interested, and then they got some exposure there too.
What's the name of that lady who dressed up in that outfit?
I knew you were, and I'm drawing a blank on her name. We'll have to figure.
Anyways, she's
Becky. Cosplay Becky.
Yeah, cosplay Becky.
Yeah.
Everybody loves that woman. I didn't even get every time I went to go say hello to her, she was somewhere.
Yeah, she was mobbed.
She was all over the place. And then
but it's a great opportunity for influencers. Like I think we talked about Robert Simmons, who is a former motor officer from New Jersey, I think, retired motor officer. He's the guy, he trains people. He does
on the motor. What's it called?
Hold on. Be the boss.
Be the boss of your motorcycle.
Boss of your motorcycle.
Yeah, be the boss.
Freeloaders is what he calls his followers, right? But again, a guy like him who is a good guy, who wants people to be safe, right?
Yeah.
It's about having skills.
So if you're watching this, call us.
Please, we would love you there. I love his videos. There are
great
so
videos.
many cool people. Listen, Doodle on a Cycle, right? If you ever watch Caroline, I think is her name. You know, this is a young girl who started riding a handful of years ago. She'd never ridden. She started riding and documented, and she travels the country. She might have even traveled the world.
I know she is.
You know, she's so cool. She has a great following. You know, coming to the expo would be a cool thing where you can meet more people, get in touch with the public, and just grow that base.
You know who was there is that lady, Jess Rips. Also, I don't know if she's a newer rider, and Jess, you're welcome to call me, but I don't know if she's newer, but she's got a great following, and she's a motorcycle lady and
an enthusiast.
And I think with her husband. So yeah, she was there, and she said she had. I heard from someone today that she had a great time at it. So yeah, so we're
there's
again
opportunities.
Yeah, so much opportunity.
Yeah,
so much opportunity. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. You know, we got some work to do now coming up, and we're gonna do this weekly. You don't have to be here weekly. Probably don't want to see me every week anyways. Yeah.
I already see you weekly.
I know.
Twice a week.
Poor you.
Over the edge.
Poor you.
Poor Doelle.
Yeah. Well, again, going back, she was amazing. Helping us out.
So cool.
Yeah. It was fun. Oh, you know who we didn't talk about?
Who?
Rocky.
Rocky was awesome. He was instrumental. Rocky.
Thank you,
Rocky.
Rocky Moreno works with me on the Gold Coast Promotional Products board.
What a good human being.
Yeah, he's an
so
executive director. He does a lot with different organizations. That guy kept us organized. He kept us, you know, whatever, like that. I love him.
Yeah.
Love him.
Yeah, what a good guy.
So we definitely,
Thank you, Rocky.
Yeah, I've already thanked them a million times, but yeah, thank you. So yeah, but we had a great team, and
onward and upward, right?
Yeah,
Just keep
onward and
getting
upward.
better.
Exactly, onward and upward.
That's it.
So, all right. Well, everyone, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please make comments, like, comment, share, all that stuff that you're supposed to do for social media.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions, reach out to us, info@motorcycleexpo.us, and the website, motorcycleexpo.us. And thank you for watching.
Yes, look forward to seeing you at the next bike night that we're doing, or the next expo.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye.